Hello everyone, what's up? Moses here bringing you another Path of Exile video guide. This time, Dominating Blow with Jugg. This is the first melee build I've ever done basically in Path of Exile, except the very early attempts in making a Sunder, about a year and a half ago, and the current Delve character that I made, which, Wild Strike wasn't really an actual melee. This is a very up close and personal type character. You leap slam, you destroy monsters with your big sword. So feels pretty good. Dominating Blow will summon monsters as you kill enemies, so you constantly have a pack of minions surrounding you, sentinels, and they're actually pretty strong. They deal quite a bit of damage. This is linked with Melee Splash, which is huge for minions as well. Faster attacks, multi-strike, maim, and melee physical damage. Melee Splash will then be replaced for Ruthless when we're attacking, bosses in any sort of boss fight scenario. We're going to use Ruthless. Yeah. When it comes to other minions thingies on our gem setup, we're going to use Herald of Purity. Herald of Purity will summon Sentinels of Purity that deal respectable amount of damage, add some more minions to your build, but mostly we're using this one for the physical damage to attack bonus that we're getting. We are using a Starforge, and Starforge heavily benefits from flat physical damage as much as we can get. Other than that, on our reservation, we're using Haste. Because it's huge for minions, we're picking up Val Haste because we want that extra Val Haste bonus, as well as Quality to allow some more area of effect so that minions will be um, affected by that. Blasphemy and Vulnerability, as well as Impresence. Blasphemy and Vulnerability, as well as Impresence, with the Flat Fizz, will reduce vulnerability mono reservation so that we can reserve, enough to be able to run vulnerability, haste, and Herald of Purity. Um, very solid, you know, amulet. It gives us life, it gives us armor, the mono reservation, of course, and maddening presence, which reduces, whenever you kill a rare enemy, you'll see this black circle around you that will then reduce monsters' damage by 10%. So pretty nice, some semi-enfeeble kind of thing for mapping. For jewelry as well, we're using Mark of the Elder and a Shaper's Ring to get the up to 80% increased attack damage if your other ring is a Shaper's Ring, 10% max life, and flat physical. Cold damage is irrelevant because we are using a Starforge. Starforge will deal only physical damage, or I should say no elemental damage. So no physical damage allows us, no elemental damage allows us to basically scale only physical, and when we're scaling our physical, we can then make use of the extra damages chaos coming in from Sin's Rebirth and from Atziri's Promise. Yeah, so the second setup in our Starforge is a Val Ancestral War Chief. This guy is actually pretty brutal. It was revamped. The Val Ancestral War Chief totems will then leap slam or leap to different targets. They will last about 6 seconds and they will deliver mass destruction. We're linking that with faster attacks, damage on full life, melee physical damage, and concentrated effect. Pretty strong. Of course, we're using Blood Rage to generate our frenzy charges. Yeah, on the gloves, our movement skill is Leap Slam, Blood Magic, Fortify, and Faster Attacks. Pretty solid setup. The gloves itself are just gloves I managed to craft. They're pretty insane with basically 4 suffixes. All these resistances: strength, attack speed, Vald, and a bunch of life and armor. So pretty solid overall. On the belt, just a Stygian Vice with a lot of strength, a lot of life, a lot of resist, and a lot of armor. Pretty solid. I picked this one up for like 45 chaos. It was a heck of a deal. This one I crafted with fossils that add, life and physical damage, or just more physical mods and more life mods. and we're able to get big, flat physical, tier 2 physical damage to attacks, tier 1 physical damage to sword attacks, rolled maximum on both, rolled some life on top of that, and increased effect of shock. We don't really crit, but when we do crit, it's nice because our physical damage can shock, and having a little bit of extra effectiveness of shock is actually not a bad thing at all. Because yeah, Starforge gives us that little shock. So this is not a crit build, but whenever it does happen, feels kind of nice. Yeah, on the boots, just resist, big life, big strength as I could get, faster attacks if you've killed recently, attack and cast speed if you've killed recently, enchant is probably best here for clear, but I couldn't get it, and I really don't like doing labs, and I didn't really felt its, you know, absence too much. And on the helmet, we picked up a bone helmet. Dominating blow increased damage does not exist on this league. I think they removed the enchant, so picking up bone helmet with minion deal increased damage is just as good because yeah, let's talk about the tree and get into that. But yeah, basically they revamped the tree a bit because they always do that. They always change and mix things up. They introduced spiritual command and spiritual aid. This one gives increases in reduction to minion damage also affect you, and this one gives increases in reduction to minion attack speed also affect you. So by having both of these nodes, of course, will buff up as well as the baby nodes around them, increase damage attack speed, a bunch of increased damage, minion accuracy, and damage attack speed accuracy for minions. By having these nodes will also affect ourselves. So very, very strong. Couple clusters over here. And yeah, other than that, when it comes to the tree, we're Juggernaut, so we're picking up all the life that we can get, some two-handed action, some more life, going up, picking up the life, all the minion nodes. Of course, we have a Watcher's Eye here with just Onslaught on kill for 4 seconds, so we basically, when mapping, have permanent Onslaught because we always kill shit. Determination is irrelevant here, and just this Onslaught while haste is like 30-40 chaos, so you can get those pretty cheap. Overall, the build is pretty budget. I mean, since Rebirth is like 1.5 exalts, sure, but you don't have to use it. 6-link lore weave is like 5 exalts, but I mean, sure, you don't have to use that either. I mean, you can just settle for a 5-link. Starforge is like, you know, super cheap as well. So, you know, overall the build is not expensive at all. I would say you can close a build like this for about 12-13 exalts, including 6-link, and, you know, reasonable gems and all that. So very, very affordable, and can destroy absolutely all the game's content, which is what I love about it. Yeah, Sand Life Wheel with some fizz damage here. Endurance charges, gems, I mean jewels, we got some fizz damage with swords, some life, some attack speed, Blade Master, more life, Wrecking Ball, more life, jewel with some attack speed, life, increases damage, fizz damage with swords. This one's actually pretty sweet. Yeah, it's a pretty sick one. I think I paid like 1.5 exalts for it. Some more endurance charges, some two-handed action, life, and that's basically the build. The leech over here. We are Juggernaut, so I opted into the undeniable with the accuracy. We get a little bonus from using a Starforge with the global accuracy, so overall our accuracy is at 94% chance to hit, and we get some attack speed off of this, which is pretty sweet. If we crit in past 8 seconds, which we do, but it's kind of like low chances, our chances to crit is 6.5%, but we do crit because we attack a lot, so this procs and gets into action, and then we get some increased accuracy, which gives us increased attack speed and increased damage if you crit recently, right? Accuracy equal to your strength, so we get a lot of accuracy. I just kind of want to find the accuracy itself. I don't know. It says chance to hit. Okay, so mainhead accuracy is 4.7 thousand. That's without the, the crits and all that kind of stuff. So that's a lot of accuracy, man. That's got a lot of accuracy, actually. That's pretty good. Attack speed. What is our attacks per second? Man, they really should. Yeah, 8.4 attacks per second. Feels pretty good, of course, without frenzy charge and all. Yeah, so that's when it comes to the stats. We are using Unstoppable because it's absolutely amazing. It basically allows us to run without a warding flask, because we don't care about temp chains or be slowed or be frozen or chilled. So normally we would run a heat flask and a warding flask, which basically allows us to use 2 unique flasks here, which is actually freaking amazing. Honestly, I've enjoyed this node more than anything else in this build. Just having that is huge. Unflinching with the endurance charge action, unrelenting, some more endurance charge action, some chaos res and all that kind of stuff. Pretty good. With the flask and all the endurance charges, we're going to be, 13 and then 7 times 4, that's 28. So we're going to be like plus 15, roughly, chaos resist, which is as solid as you could pretty much get without any further investment. And this is the character. Seems good. Now let's run a map and see what's up. We have a Beyond with reduced physical damage reduction here, with vulnerability and temp chains, so should be interesting. Now, important to note, I also, when it comes to Atlas strategy, I'm kind of done. I'm kind of over Uber Elder. I've done like, I don't know, 30-40 Uber Elder runs this league, so kind of tired of it, and I removed all these tier 15s, tier 16s, and I shaped Belfry for XP and for some, 16 sustain, as well as Underground C for some Elder action, tier 16 Elder Orb. On this one, we'll make it into a tier 16, and yeah, we're running with 4 Sextants and a bunch of fragments to try and get some more maps. Also, when it comes to map returns and just general Zana mod, Beyond seems to be the best one. It costs us 4 chaos and it adds 20% quantity. So this map with the fragments, 79, is actually going to turn into a bit more.
Silent stillness.
Quite a bit more. So we're going to have 114 quantity on this map. And when it comes to Sextants, we do have here unique monsters drop corrupted items, which is the reason why I actually made the video now, because hopefully we're going to get a bunch of Divine Orb drops off of the double Beyond unique monsters. Feels kind of good. So yeah, when there's a bunch of action going on, we're just popping the oh baby, this feels good. Mostly feels good to just sit there and tank all this incoming damage. Right? So yeah, hopefully we're gonna get a bunch of Divine Orbs off of this Arcanist. Come on, show me the power. What is happening? I don't know. I'll pick up all the loot after the video. I don't wanna do this right now. But yeah, 40% fizz damage reduction, actually kind of brutal for this. Oh my god, all those unique monsters. None of them drops the 6-link. Maybe this guy. No. Damn. Well, in theory, you should supposed to be able to get a bunch of 6-link off of this. Maybe this guy? No. There's gonna be plenty of more unique monsters to try and get those. And also, there's 3 maps, so I just got this Sextant. So yeah, we're attacking pretty fast. We got our haste and Val Ancestral War Chief to kind of like teleport around. And yeah, the build feels very, very tanky. Feels very, very solid. Show me the power. Oh my god, this is gonna take a while to you know, pick up all the loots afterwards. I'm very much enjoying this build. Do we have anything here left? Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Blood Rage is up. We're leap slamming to get our fortifies. And as you can see, like, there is vulnerability over here. So we're vulnerable, but we're Jugg, so we doesn't care at all about all physical damage incoming. So I mean, obviously skills like Reeve or I don't know, Sunder could potentially be better because they give a lot more clear. But here I just kind of like, I want to try the new Dominating Blow. Some skills might be better for clear and for damage, but I want to try the new Dominating Blow and make this sort of character. I gotta say, it does feel pretty good. What's not feeling too good is actually not dropping any 6-link with a double Beyond map. Feels kind of bad, but I don't know. Maybe we'll get some later. I think also there's like double bosses in this map. I'm not sure. Maybe just the one. Oh my god, so much loot. Popping the Valences War Chiefs. They're just jumping around, having fun. You can put up the normal War Chief as well. It stays alive for quite a bit. Yeah, it's still alive there and kicking. But yeah, when monsters have 40% physical damage reduction, we're dealing strictly physical damage, then I don't know. We're dealing a lot less damage normally in this map. Like the reason why I did it, this one specifically, is because it actually rolled beyond, and we got that unique monster drop corrupted items. So kind of wanted to have a bunch of divine orbs dropping, but that didn't happen, unfortunately. But there's still a chance. There's still a chance, man. There's still a chance. Look at that DPS. It's kind of good, actually, even with the physical damage reduction. Oh, a breach. What a wonderful spot for a breach inside this room. It somehow always spawns in this corner. I don't think I got it from a sextant, but did get it nonetheless. And that would be it. Little monsters left here on the corner. Also, no 16 drops. Dude, what is up here? Sometimes you get those, you know, sometimes you get those videos values, sometimes you just don't, you know? Not even one. Not even one. Well, sometimes RNG's on your side, man, when you're making a video, and sometimes it just isn't. But yeah, this was the character, this is the build. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It feels actually pretty amazing, and these minions doing work. So I was most plays, make sure to subscribe to the channel and come and visit the Twitch stream. We are streaming all day, every day pretty much since this league started. I haven't gotten any much sleep. Coming up soon, I'm trying to think about some Xerfes combo. I've never used Xerfes, and I wanted to give it a shot to see what the fuss is all about. So that's coming up. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys on stream. Bye bye for now.